Booker T. Washington, one of the most influential African American advocates, leaders, and philanthropists of his time, was very well known throughout the South, especially during the Jim Crow era. He contributed to the contribution of black education immensely during his time. He built 5,000 different schools and set up networks of resources to further the education of African Americans in a time where blacks were faced with inequality issues along with many other racism issues. There was lynching, there was social unrest, along with many other issues that were being faced. What Booker T. Washington proposed overall was to try to become an asset to America and to eventually be accepted among the whites by giving our skills as African Americans and being tradesmen and contributing to the overall growth of our country. That way, we would be valuable assets and be a necessity of society. He thought that fighting racial issues during his time would be very unwise due to the fact that blacks were outnumbered at the time, and not only being outnumbered, blacks were not properly represented at this time. His approach later on through life was actually challenged by an organization that would later on be known as NAACP. But I'm going to talk about a couple main topics. Basically, his early life, his most important speech that he did in Atlanta, which actually made him the famous person that he is and actually rallied supporters. And I'm also going to talk about his most profound work, and that's Tuskegee University, which he got the funding himself and created such a network that he generated over 1.5 million in a short amount of time. So, I'll present you with a couple PowerPoints, and I'll be back.